What if the secret to better health wasn't in a pill, but in a simple cup of tea? For centuries, ancient cultures have used medicinal teas to heal the body, boost energy, and even extend life. But today, most people overlook these powerful natural remedies, often because they don't know about them. Or worse, because they've been told that only prescription drugs can truly fix health problems. Here's the truth. Many of the world's healthiest teas have been scientifically proven to work just as well, if not better, than medication for certain conditions. Some of them can lower blood pressure as effectively as prescription drugs. Others reduce pain and inflammation without side effects. And some even help regulate blood sugar and fight disease naturally. So why aren't more people drinking these teas? Because pharmaceutical companies don't want you to know about them. There's no money in selling a plant you can grow in your backyard, but there's plenty of profit in keeping you dependent on expensive medications. Now, to be clear, these teas are not a replacement for necessary medical treatment, but they can be a powerful addition to your daily routine, helping your body heal and function at its best. In this video, we'll cover 7 of the most powerful teas that work better than medicine. We'll dive into their health benefits, the science behind them, and how to drink them for maximum results. Some of these might surprise you, and by the end, you'll have the knowledge to make smarter choices for your health without relying solely on prescriptions. Let's start with the first tea, one that's been called the Tree of Life for its incredible healing properties, Moringa tea. T1. Moringa, the ultimate nutrient powerhouse. A tree of life that outshines modern pills. Imagine a single plant so packed with goodness that ancient healers dubbed it the Tree of Life. That's Moringa, a humble green giant revered for centuries across Africa, India, and Asia. Picture this: over 90 nutrients, 46 antioxidants, and 36 anti-inflammatory compounds crammed into its leaves, making it a nutritional titan that leaves most synthetic supplements in the dust. In rural villages thousands of years ago, families didn't pop multivitamins. They brewed moringa leaves into tea, trusting it to keep them strong through famines, droughts, and disease. Today, science is catching up, proving this ancient wisdom wasn't just folklore. Take my friend Sarah, 52-year-old nurse who swore by her daily vitamin cocktails until she tried moringa tea. I was skeptical, she told me, but after a month my energy soared, my skin cleared, and I didn't need those chalky pills. Why? Unlike store-bought supplements, often poorly absorbed due to artificial binders, moringa delivers calcium, more per gram than milk, potassium, triple that of bananas, iron, rivaling spinach, and vitamin C outpacing oranges, in a form your body soaks up like a sponge. Ancient Ayurvedic texts from 3000 BCE hailed it as a cure-all, claiming it could treat over 300 ailments, from fatigue to fevers. Modern labs nod in agreement. Its bioavailability trumps the lab-made stuff every time. Why it's a game-changer for blood sugar and heart health. But moringa's real magic shines deeper. In a small Indian village, an elderly farmer named Ravi sipped moringa tea daily, swearing it kept his sugar sickness at bay. Turns out, he was onto something. Studies, like one from the Journal of Food Science and Technology, show its plant compounds, like quercetin and chlorogenic acid, slash blood sugar levels and boost insulin sensitivity. For the 34 million Americans with diabetes or pre-diabetes, that's a lifeline. No needles, no side effects, just a warm cup of nature's finest. And your heart? Moringa's got that covered too. In ancient Egypt, pharaohs used its oil to guard their vitality. Now, research reveals it lowers cholesterol, cuts inflammation, and shields arteries from oxidative stress, the silent killer behind heart disease. A 2019 study found regular moringa drinkers had 18% lower LDL, bad words, cholesterol in just 8 weeks. Picture this. Instead of statins with their muscle aches and fog, you're sipping a tea that's been fortifying bodies since the pyramids rose. How to unlock moringa's full power? Want in? Drink it in the morning. Its natural energy lift beats coffee without the jitters, or post-meal to settle your stomach and kick digestion into gear. Steep 1–2 teaspoons of dried moringa leaves in hot water for 5 to 7 minutes. The aroma alone feels like a wake-up call. Add a lemon slice. Its vitamin C turbocharges nutrient absorption, a trick Indian healers used centuries ago. Sarah swears by her ritual. I brew it fresh, sip it slow, and feel my body hum. No synthetic aftertaste, no waste, just pure green power. Regular cups flood you with a natural multivitamin, immune armor, blood sugar balance, and a heart that hums, all from a plant that's thrived longer than modern medicine's been around. As we move to our next tea, consider this. If moringa's the nutrient king, what happens when we spice things up with a pain-busting, gut-healing hero? Enter ginger. Tea number 2. Ginger, the digestive and pain relief. Hero, a spicy legend that outmuscles painkillers. Ginger's no mere kitchen spice. It's a warrior with roots stretching back millennia. In ancient China, Confucian scholars sipped ginger tea to sharpen their minds, while warriors in medieval Persia drank it to soothe battle-worn bodies. Fast forward to today, and my neighbour Tom, a 60-year-old carpenter with creaky knees, echoes their praise. I ditched ibuprofen after a week of ginger tea, he grinned, flexing a joint that hadn't moved pain-free in years. Science backs him up. This knobby root's gingerols, fiery compounds, rival over-the-counter drugs, no prescription needed. A study in arthritis and rheumatology pitted ginger extract against ibuprofen for osteoarthritis pain. Results tied, but ginger won on safety. No stomach ulcers, no groggy haze, just relief. Ancient Sanskrit texts from 1500 BCE called it Vishwa Bhesaj, the universal healer, easing everything from arthritis to migraines. Tom's proof. After a month, his morning stiffness faded and he's back swinging a hammer. Ginger's anti-inflammatory punch tackles joint pain, muscle soreness, even menstrual cramps. Think of it as nature's aspirin, brewed hot and fierce. The gut's best friend, from ancient ships to modern tables. But ginger's not done. Sailors in the Middle Ages chewed its root to fend off seasickness. Today, it's a go-to for queasy stomachs worldwide. My cousin Lisa, a cancer survivor, leaned on ginger tea during chemo. It was the only thing that stopped the nausea, she said, sipping gratefully. Research agrees. Ginger ramps up stomach acid, speeds digestion, and kills bloating dead. A 2015 study found it cut nausea by 40% in patients, from motion sickness to morning sickness. In India, grandmothers brew it for gas. Its carminative magic expels trapped air, leaving you light. Picture Hippocrates, the Greek father of medicine, prescribing it in 400 BCE for indigestion. Now, labs confirm it soothes IBS and acid reflux too. Lisa adds, "It's like my stomach resets. Calm, clean, no heaviness." Ginger's been healing guts longer than pharmacies have stood, and it's still unmatched. Brew it right for maximum kick. Sip it before meals to prime digestion or anytime pain flares. Tom keeps a thermos handy on job sites. Slice an inch of fresh ginger root, steep it in boiling water for 10 minutes, and strain. The heat unlocks its potency. Add honey and lemon for a soothing twist. Medieval monks did this. Or pair it with turmeric, our next star, for a double anti-inflammatory wallop. Tom's tip: fresh is best, powders don't hit the same. Regular doses, say 2 cups daily, melt inflammation, steady your gut, and keep pain at bay, all from a root that's outlasted empires. As ginger's fiery relief settles in, let's turn to its golden cousin, turmeric, a tea so potent it's been a healer's secret for ages. Tea number 3. Turmeric, the anti-inflammatory superstar. A golden cure from ancient temples to today. Turmeric's no ordinary spice. It's a golden elixir with a 4,000-year rap sheet. In ancient India, Ayurvedic healers smeared its paste on wounds and brewed its roots into tea to banish inner fire. what we now call inflammation. Monks in saffron robes drank it to stay limber through endless meditations. Warriors downed it to recover from sword fights. Flash to now. My Aunt Priya, 68, swapped her arthritis pills for turmeric tea. "I can grip my garden shears again," she beamed, her hands steady after years of swelling. Science's verdict? This stuff's a powerhouse. Its star player, curcumin, matches anti-inflammatory drugs blow for blow. A study in the Journal of Alternative and Complementary Medicine found it eased knee osteoarthritis pain, as well as ibuprofen. No gut damage, no drowsiness. Ancient Chinese scrolls from 657 CE praised it for cooling the blood. Today, we know it slashes brain inflammation, cutting Alzheimer's risk, critical when 6 million Americans face that fog. Priya's neurologist even nodded, "Keep it up, it's guarding your mind too." Why it's more than just joint relief? Turmeric's reach is vast. In medieval Persia, healers used it for heart vigour. Now, studies show it drops cholesterol by 13% and shields arteries from plaque, per a 2020 Nutrition Journal report. My Uncle Raj, a heart attack survivor, credits it. "My numbers are down and I feel lighter." Oxidative stress, the rust of aging, meets its match in curcumin's antioxidant army, a trick Egyptian priests knew when they mixed it into longevity tonics. It's been saving bodies since before modern medicine had a name. But here's the catch. Most folks botch it. Curcumin's potent but stubborn. Your body barely absorbs it solo. Ancient cooks cracked the code. Black pepper's piperine boosts uptake by 2000%, a secret scribbled in Vedic texts. Without it, you're sipping gold and getting pennies. Priya learned this the hard way till she spiced it right. Brew it like a healer. Drink it at night. Its warmth soothes inflammation while you sleep, or post-meal to aid digestion. Simmer 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder, fresh roots even better, in hot water for 10 minutes. The slow boil wakes its magic. Add a pinch of black pepper and a teaspoon of coconut oil. Fat helps absorption, a nod to ancient ghee recipes. Priya's tweak. A dash of honey makes it sing. 2 cups a week turned her joints from rusty hinges to smooth gears. Daily doses could shield your heart and brain for decades. Turmeric's been a healer's ace since temples stood. Now it's yours. As we shift from this golden warrior, let's explore a ruby red rival, hibiscus, a heart-saving brew with its own ancient tale. Tea number 4, hibiscus, the heart and blood pressure protector. A crimson cure from ancient markets to modern hearts. Picture a bustling market in ancient Egypt, 3000 BCE. Merchants hawking ruby red hibiscus petals, promising vitality to weary travellers. Known as karkade, this tart brew wasn't just refreshment, it was medicine, sipped by pharaohs to steady their pulses and cool their blood. Fast forward to today. My friend Jamal, a 55-year-old truck driver with creeping hypertension, swapped his soda for hibiscus tea. "My doctor was stunned, he laughed. My blood pressure dropped 10 points in a month. No pills, just this red magic." Science agrees. This flower's a heart-saving powerhouse. The proof's in the numbers. A Journal of Nutrition study found daily hibiscus tea slashed systolic blood pressure by 7.2 points, rivaling some meds, while another in phytomedicine showed it matched captopril, a common drug, without the dizziness or dry cough. In West Africa, griots sang of its life-giving flow. Now we know its anthocyanins, potent antioxidants, relax blood vessels and cut hypertension's chokehold. For the 116 million Americans battling high blood pressure, it's a natural shield, brewed from petals that have outlasted dynasties. Beyond pressure, a cholesterol-busting legacy. Hibiscus doesn't stop at your pulse. In colonial Jamaica, healers steeped it for heart ease. Today, research reveals it drops LDL, bad cholesterol, by 10% and triglycerides by 8%, per a 2014 Food and Function study. My Aunt Layla, 62, saw her numbers plummet after 6 weeks. "No more statins nagging my liver," she beamed. Its antioxidants scour arteries, halting plaque buildup. Think of it as a broom for your blood vessels. Medieval herbalists in Mali used it to purify the body. Modern labs confirm it fights oxidative stress, the rust that ages your heart. Jamal's story seals it. "I feel lighter, clearer, like my engine's running clean. No jitters, no synthetic aftertaste, just a tea that's been guarding hearts since the Nile ran red with its blooms. But beware, if you're on blood pressure meds, check with your doc. This stuff's so strong it could dip you too low when paired with pills. Brew it for your ticker. Sip it mornings to jumpstart circulation or nights to unwind your heart. Jamal keeps a pitcher chilled. Steep 1–2 teaspoons of dried hibiscus petals in hot water for 5–10 minutes. The crimson swirl hints at its power. Add cinnamon, ancient traders did, or honey for a sweet boost. Both amplify its heart perks. Layla's trick, a splash of lime. It's like summer in a cup. 2 cups daily could shave years off your heart's workload. No side effects, just nature's ruby gift. As hibiscus steadies your beat, let's shift to a jade green legend. Green tea, where ancient monks and modern labs unite for longevity and brain power. Tea number 5, green tea, the longevity and brain booster. A jade elixir. From samurai to centenarians. Imagine a misty Japanese mountainside, 1200 CE. Zen monks sipping green tea to stay alert through marathon meditations. Samurai downing it to sharpen their swordsman's edge. In Okinawa, one of the world's blue zones, where folks routinely hit 100, it's still a daily ritual. My colleague May, 48, brought this tradition home after a trip there. "I ditched coffee," she said, "and my mind's never been clearer. No crash, just calm focus." Green tea's not just a drink, it's a longevity secret, brewed for centuries and now backed by hard science. Its magic lies in catechins, especially EGCG, antioxidants so fierce they slow cellular aging. An American Journal of Clinical Nutrition study tracked 40,000 Japanese adults. Those drinking 5 cups daily lived longer, with 23% lower risk of heart disease and 31% less cancer odds. In ancient China, Tang Dynasty poets called it liquid jade for vitality. Today, labs show it neutralizes free radicals, those rogue molecules that rust your body into chronic disease. May swears, "I feel 10 years younger, sharper, steadier." A brain shield forged in history. But it's the brain where green tea shines brightest. In feudal Japan, scholars sipped it to outwit rivals. Now, research links it to a 27% lower dementia risk per a 2017 Journal of Alzheimer's Disease study. Its L-theanine, a rare amino acid, pairs with caffeine for a calm, laser focus, no jitters. My dad, 70, started after forgetting names scared him. "I'm back to beating my grandson at chess," he grinned. Studies say it boosts memory, shields neurons, and keeps Alzheimer's at bay. A godsend when 1 in 9 over 65 face that shadow. And there's more. It cuts stress. Monks knew this. L-theanine soothes cortisol spikes, leaving you zen without drowsiness. May's proof. Deadlines don't rattle me anymore. Ancient tea masters in Kyoto steeped it for mind peace. Science says it's real. Stress drops, mood lifts, all from a leaf that's outlasted empires. Sip your way to a longer life. Drink it mornings or early afternoons. Its gentle lift beats espresso. Steep green tea leaves in hot, not boiling water. 175 degrees for 2 to 3 minutes. Too hot and it bitters. Add lemon. Vitamin C supercharges catechin uptake, a trick Chinese healers used. Dad's tip. A tiny honey drizzle. It's smooth, not sweet. 3 cups a day can stretch your years and sharpen your mind. No pills, just a brew that's fueled warriors and sages. As green tea guards your future, let's unwind with chamomile. A tea so soothing it's been lulling the world to sleep since Rome stood tall. Tea number 6. Chamomile. The natural sleep and anxiety remedy. A golden lullaby. From ancient fields to restless nights. Picture a Roman soldier, 100 CE, sipping chamomile tea by a campfire to ease battle nerves, or an Egyptian mother brewing it for her colicky baby under a starlit sky. This golden flower's been humanity's sleep aid for millennia. Galen, the Greek physician, prescribed it in 200 CE for restless spirits. My sister Anna, 45, and a chronic insomniac stumbled onto it last year. 1 cup and I'm out. No groggy pills, she sighed, finally free of sleepless nights. Chamomile's not just folklore, it's a gentle giant, proven to calm minds and bodies. Its secret? Apigenin, an antioxidant that latches onto brain receptors, dialing down anxiety and ushering sleep. A BMC complementary medicine and therapies study gave older adults chamomile tea. Sleep quality jumped 33%, no next-day fog. In medieval Europe, apothecaries called it nature's sedative. Today, we know it slashes cortisol, the stress hormone, by 20% per a 2016 trial. Anna's proof. My racing thoughts just melt, first time in years. Unlike sleeping pills linked to dependency and dementia risk, this tea's a soft landing, safe as the fields it grows in. Beyond sleep, a digestive and pain-soothing ally. Chamomile's reach stretches further. In Victorian England, ladies sipped it for tummy troubles. Now, science says it soothes IBS, cuts bloating, and tames acid reflux by relaxing gut muscles. My co-worker Sam, 38, swears by it post-dinner. No more heaviness, just light and easy. A 2018 study found it eased menstrual cramps as well as NSAIDs, and ancient Celts used it for joint aches. Its anti-inflammatory kick still holds. Egyptians revered it as a gift from Ra, the sun god, for healing. Today, it's a multitasker, calming nerves, settling stomachs, easing pain. Anna adds, it's like a hug in a mug, everything softens. No synthetic haze, no risks, just a flower that's cradled humanity through restless ages. Brew it for peaceful nights. Sip it 30-60 minutes before bed. Its warmth signals rest, or after meals to unwind your gut. Steep 1-2 teaspoons of dried chamomile flowers in hot water for 5-10 minutes. The golden hue promises calm. Add honey, Roman healers did, for sweetness and extra soothing. Sam's tweak, a cinnamon pinch, it's cozy and deepens the chill. One caveat, ragweed allergy sufferers tread light, chamomile's a cousin, and blood thinner users, ask your doc, it's mildly anticoagulant. A cup nightly could banish stress, cradle your sleep and heal your gut. No pharmacy run needed. As chamomile lulls us to rest, let's spice up our next brew with cinnamon, a blood sugar tamer with a fiery past. Tea number 7, cinnamon, the blood sugar and metabolism booster. A fiery spice that rewrites your health story. As chamomile's golden calm settles your nerves, let's ignite a new chapter with cinnamon. A spice so potent it's been treasured since antiquity. Picture ancient Ceylon, 2000 BCE. Traders risked pirate-infested seas to ferry cinnamon bark to Egyptian pharaohs, who prized it as a preservative for mummies and a tonic for vigour. In medieval Europe, it was worth more than gold. Nobles hoarded it to flaunt wealth and heal ailments. Today, my friend Carlos, a 58-year-old mechanic with type 2 diabetes, calls it his secret weapon. My sugar's steady and I'm dropping pounds, he grinned, ditching his metformin haze for a steaming cup. Cinnamon's not just flavour, it's a metabolic marvel with a fiery past. The science is jaw-dropping. A diabetes care study found cinnamon slashed fasting blood sugar by up to 29%. No needles, no crashes. Ancient Indian healers in 1500 BCE scribbled it into Ayurvedic scrolls as twak, a cure for sweet blood. Now we know its cinnamaldehyde boosts insulin sensitivity, letting your body handle glucose like a champ. Carlos saw his A1C drop from 7.8 to 6.2 in 3 months. Doc thought it was a fluke, till I showed him my teapot. For the 88 million Americans with pre-diabetes or diabetes, it's a natural lifeline, brewed from bark that's outlasted empires. A fat-burning furnace from the past. But cinnamon's no one-trick pony. In Renaissance Italy, apothecaries steeped it for inner heat. Today, we call that thermogenesis. It cranks your body's furnace, burning fat faster. A 2017 metabolism study showed it revs fat oxidation by 20% while stabilizing blood sugar to kill cravings. Carlos ditched his donut runs cold. Picture Persian kings sipping it to lighten the frame. Now, labs confirm it torches calories overnight if sipped before bed. My cousin Elena, 45, and battling a sluggish metabolism, swears by it. I'm down 2 sizes, tea, not treadmill. And the heart perks? Stunning. In ancient China, it was a circulation spice. Modern trials echo that, showing a 12% LDL cholesterol drop and better blood flow, per a 2020 Journal of Clinical Nutrition report. Its antioxidants fight inflammation, cutting heart disease risk, a boon when 1 in 4 deaths ties back to your ticker. Elena adds, "My energy's up, my pressure's down, it's like my veins got a tune-up." This isn't just spice, it's a legacy of vitality from royal courts to your kitchen. The catch and the cure. Here's the twist. Not all cinnamon's equal. Cassia, the cheap stuff flooding shelves, packs coumarin, a liver-taxing compound if overdone. Ancient Sri Lankan growers knew better, cultivating Ceylon cinnamon, sweeter, safer, with barely a trace. Carlos learned this after a month of cassia gave him headaches. Switch to Ceylon and it's smooth sailing. Stick to the real deal, your body deserves it. Brew it like a master. Sip it mornings to fire up metabolism or post-meal to blunt sugar spikes. Carlos keeps a thermos at the garage. Steep 1-2 Ceylon cinnamon sticks or 1/2 teaspoon powder in hot water for 10-15 minutes. The woody scent promises power. Add honey, medieval monks did, for flavour and healing, or a ginger slice for a double metabolic kick. Elena's pro move, a dash of vanilla. It's dessert without guilt. 2 cups daily could steady your sugar, melt fat, and shield your heart. No pharmacy run, just a spice that's fueled kings and peasants alike. Carlos sums it up. I'm not just surviving, I'm thriving. As cinnamon's warm glow settles in, we've journeyed through 7 teas, each a natural titan. Let's wrap with a recap to pick your perfect brew. We've explored 7 powerful teas that offer incredible health benefits, many of which have been backed by science to work just as well, if not better, than certain medications. From moringa's nutrient-packed superpowers to cinnamon's ability to regulate blood sugar, these teas are natural remedies that can support overall wellness without harmful side effects. Each of these teas plays a unique role in improving health. Ginger and turmeric fight inflammation and pain, while hibiscus supports heart health by lowering blood pressure. Green tea protects the brain and promotes longevity, whereas chamomile soothes stress and improves sleep. No matter your health goal, there's a tea that can help.